just got back from McDonald's, and it is 11:12 at night. And I know I just had a fast, but let's not speak of that anymore. If I do it again, I'm gonna keep it to myself. I'm starving. I got a quarter pounder with cheese, Deluxe, large fries, and of course orange Fanta. This is a 24/7 McDonald's. Wow, look at this. I hit the jackpot. It's got some weight to it. Got a lot of fries. Order 480. Got him. I didn't get my receipt. I usually got a receipt anyways if you asked for it or not. Maybe not. So I'm waiting. The place is pretty popular, or pretty busy, even at this time of night on Route 1. So I'm waiting. There's 3 cars in front of me. 1, 2, 3, 4 maybe. I'm just almost around the corner and I noticed there's a pole there. And it says round up for some charity. I guess you round up your bill and give the change to the charity. But on the bottom of the pole, it had advertisement for the McDonald's apple pie. And it said blueberry and cream pie. I didn't notice that on their menu when I was online. I got this, took this out before I left so it would thaw out. Cookies and cream pie. Nice big slice. Well, that looks nothing like the picture. The Deluxe, they show these big slices of tomato. This looks like they used one of those like mandolins and put it on a 1/16 of an inch slice. Okay. website said 520 calories. That's not bad. This came to about, let's see, I think it was like $12 and change. Brought that down about 3/4 of an inch, and I feel like I drank a gallon already. So I didn't bother looking in the bag. I mean, really, fries on a hamburger. Better not mess that up. Well, my drink. I had a laugh. I was on YouTube, and I seen a video thumbnail. It was Markiplier complimenting his, I think it said girlfriend, or no, her name. So I think I don't know if he's married or it's just his girlfriend. But I clicked on it, and he was live streaming, and he was waiting for his girlfriend to drop off. She went to pick something, an order up from Chipotle. And he had ordered a bowl, but she gave him the bag, and the bag had the ticket on it, or the receipt. It said bowl right on there. But he got a wrap. There was a wrap in the bag. So they got the system in place, computerized system. It prints out the tag. It's on the display probably. And they still, so it's not just me. What's the point of the story? There was something in the news about some girl. She quit her job because she didn't like it and thought it would be a better choice to work in fast food. And she ended up breaking down the first day. She couldn't take it. Must be very stressful. immediately. If you got caught doing that, but maybe you get sick of the smell or the sight of food after you're doing it, every day, packaging. I haven't been back to Chick-fil-A ever since that last chicken sandwich. If I recall, I went there late at night. I forget when they close. But that was a sad looking sandwich, and they always mess up my order. So I think Popeyes has a better chicken sandwich than they do. But I haven't been to Popeyes recently either. I think they have some new products. My jaws are making that. It's not making that sound like it used to. A little bit of clicking, not much though. Emotionally defeated. I'm exhausted. Never have to go down that rabbit hole solving a computer problem. So I can't play video games anymore. My card just crashes, and then the fans go to, like, they throttle up to 100%, and the screen goes black. So evidently, I do a search, and other people have had this problem, but I can't find a solution. On these forums, someone goes, okay, these are my symptoms, or this is my problem. I've tried this, this, and this, and this. Some people theorize it was the power supply, because some people, they connect power to the video card with a splitter instead of using two separate lines from the supplies. So that's a theory. Then somebody says, well, I tried that, it didn't fix my problem. So then there's a program called Display Driver Uninstall DDU, and that's supposed to just take everything off related to the drivers. So if you have any, what do they call, like artifacts or something, leftover stuff from previous installs, that will remove everything. I thought that solved my problem because yesterday I played one full game of Fortnite, no problem. But then it did it again. Then I said, well, I never really updated all the drivers of my motherboard. And I haven't updated the BIOS. So my BIOS was back from 2020. So I upgraded to the latest BIOS. That didn't solve the problem. Then you have things like, Microsoft Edge, their browser. You can't remove that from the software without going into the registry. If you remove that program, the next time you go online, it automatically downloads it again onto your computer. Then you get sort of punchy as you're reading all these forums and trying to isolate or trying to figure out what the solution might be. And then at some point I had a program on my computer that showed me all these background applications that were running on my GPU. And I'm like, why do I have applications running on my GPU? Well, then I read something in a tech forum that says that Windows 10 tries to guess based on, that's what I'm thinking it said, based on your past use. It contemplates, or I can't remember the word that I'm going for here. It tries to guess what program you're going to be using and makes them available, but for some reason when it does it, it throws them on the GPU instead of, the CPU. Because I'm like, why are these programs? The GPUs just should be running my computer game. That's why I thought that was the whole concept of having a separate card to take the load off of the CPU and the GPU specifically for processing video information or graphical information. So it could be I fixed the problem when I played that one game of Fortnite, but that while I was connected online, something got reinstalled behind the scenes on the computer that interferes with the graphics. Then I thought, well, okay, one of the obvious things is clean out your computer. So I opened up my computer. I didn't build it. I bought it from Micro Center. And it was a bear trying to figure out how to take off the front panel because I have a cooler, a radiator in the front there because it's a liquid cooled closed Windows system. And I knew there was a filter there behind that. So I finally, it's the stress is like just before you feel like you're gonna break plastic, and it finally snapped off. Just needed to have more force. And there was a filter there, so I cleaned out all the dust to no avail. Didn't fix the problem. But I'm looking at the case. It's got all these bends in it and dings in it, and I'm like, I didn't do that. Did I do that taking off the front panel? I didn't do that. I should have, when I bought it, I should have requested they take it out of the box. That cost me, at the time, that computer cost me a couple $1,000. And there's just some new college kids probably slapping the thing together. They don't care about any damage. Or they save money by they have damaged parts. And they try to get customers, sneak them in on customers without them knowing. I mean, physical damage, of course, if it's not working. Customer's gonna find that out real quick. But at the time, that was COVID just hit, and you had to make an appointment just to go into the store. So my card is a Gigabyte GeForce. Well, it's RTX 2080 Super. And now they're already up to $490. A $490 video card. You can't find them. I thought with crypto collapsing, supposedly GPUs were flooding the market, and it was going to be easier to get graphics cards. That's not the case. Figure out that program again. Another thing I can do is, I don't know if there's a default where you set Windows to a default, or I have to actually physically go in and manually turn off one by one all these services. They say anyways, by default there's a lot of services that should be turned off. It could be my antivirus. And then of course on the extreme end, people say, well, it could be the heat sink grease, or what do they call that stuff? Might be dried out. You need to change it. And I'm like, geez, I don't want to take apart my GPU, my graphics card. But in the forums I read, people did that and it didn't help, but still had a problem. Then people have sent the card in for repair, I say? Yeah, the guy on the forum, he's like, I've got this problem, I've tried these things, you know, and, he mentions all his symptoms. He's tried changing the power supply, he's changed the drivers, updated, cleaned out, and then the next comment the guy leaves is, thanks everyone, I fixed it. Doesn't volunteer any information on how he fixed it. Why would you do that? Unless you're trolling. I gotta find that program again. It gave me a little icon, and not the quick start, but all the way to the right on the bottom. I don't know what they call that, but I clicked on that and it would show me the programs running on the GPU. I don't think there should be anything running in the background on the GPU. It's just amazing. This is 2023. And the computers are still the same they were in the beginning with these errors that you have to go out and try to solve on your own. Yeah, it's funny because it's such a rabbit hole. So here's an example. I decide I'm going to update my BIOS, right? So I don't do this every day. So I have to read up on it. So I'm like, okay, how do I get into the BIOS on, what do they call it? MicroStar. It's an MSI motherboard. So you have to hit delete while you're rebooting. Okay, done that. Oh, then I want to know what version of BIOS I have, and you can find that out in Windows. So then you have to learn how to press like Window R or Window I or something to get shortcuts. But I go into MS Info 32, I think it is. Tells you what BIOS you have. So, like I said, my BIOS was back from 2020. So I have to update it. So I'm like, okay. So MSI has a video. I like when technical people, when they describe something they do all the time, they just assume you know all those steps in between. It's like if they told you how to bake a cake, they would say, okay, put the cake pan in the oven. Now take it out. You've got your cake. And you're like, yeah, I think you're assuming I know about the steps in between. So they're like, download this driver, put it onto an SD card or a flash drive, and you're all set to go. I grab a flash card, a flash stick or memory stick. I download the program, transfer it to the flash drive. I reboot the computer into the BIOS, and I don't see it. It's not available as an option. So I don't know why. So then you have to go on the internet, and you have to start reading forums, and it ends up, BIOS is just basic input-output. So it's not very complex program. They have no need to be able to access, a 32 gigabyte flash drive. So, yeah, you have to have a smaller flash drive. Oh no, I think, is that the problem? Another problem is, it has to be formatted FAT32. Well, if you put in and try to format a 32 or 64 gigabyte flash drive, it does some exFAT. It's some abbreviated FAT file system that's not what BIOS is looking for. So I figured that out too. So I had to scramble to find a smaller flash drive. So finally I got, the BIOS to recognize my flash drive. Then I thought, well, I don't know what the default is. I thought there was a problem with the default. Like maybe there was only one USB port that was accessible or being read by BIOS. So I tried one in the back. That didn't work. You have to just try to solve these problems. It takes time. It's exhausting. Finally got the program. And then that's nerve-wracking too, because you're hoping that you're not going to brick your computer when you update your BIOS. But everything went according to plan eventually. But they never tell you that in the video. It had to be formatted FAT32. You're not going to be able to do it unless you have a smaller size memory flash drive. Little details like that matter. I know one person, they said they got a brand new higher wattage, like 750 watt power supply. That didn't solve their problem either. If I went through, I can't. Oh, excuse me. I can't even start a Fortnite game even before the bus leaves. Sometimes I don't even get to that waiting spot. It just crashes. And the first thing that it started crashing was War Thunder. And I just thought it was War Thunder, and I just completely took it off as an excuse. It's a game I love to hate. And I just decided as an excuse to completely remove it from my computer, not knowing that it was a more serious issue with my computer, not just the game. crust is so thick. Well, thanks everyone for stopping by. Gotta figure out what's wrong with my computer. Those 490 graphics cards, if you can find them, there are people profiteering off of those. Newegg is sold out of, they have a 490 gaming version of that card. I think they were selling it for like $17.99. My motherboard is the MSI Z490, I think it's called. Z490 something. A Z490 A Pro. I don't know if that's a good board or not. Prior to that, I built my own computers. I would always buy an Intel motherboard. The last computer I built, I think the processors were called Pentium 4s. Excuse me. So they were still calling them Pentiums. I know it, they don't call them Pentiums now anymore, right? They call them, my processors, an i7. i7 3.8 gigahertz. Maybe I should just do my own research and build my own computer. That way I can do a video of it on my tech channel and hopefully make some money back over time from the video so that the computer pays for itself. Well, let me end the video there, people. Thanks for stopping by, helping support the channel, watching another one of my videos, and listening to me gripe about my computer problem. So a couple $1,000. I think I got that computer, of course, in 2020. Get you 2 years of life. Really? That's what you can expect a computer to last for now. I was looking on the Micro Center website. They had like extended warranty for like 2 years or something like that. I just went with the manufacturer's warranty. I think that was for 2 years, but it's been 3 years now. So that figures, I would have spent $290 extra, and then the computer would have died after that extended warranty. Anyways, so okay, thanks everyone. Thanks for your comments, and thanks for using the Amazon affiliate link in the description to make any of your Amazon purchases. Thanks to all my PayPal contributors. And yeah, thanks for your continued support. And until next video, everyone. Bye. Thanks for watching.